Hey guys, welcome back to the Conservative Patriot. My name is Keith. Doing some driving again, as my latest videos will say. And like I said before, I do a lot of thinking while I'm driving, so if I don't get it out now, I might forget it. Probably not, but or I'll run out of time to talk to you guys. But I want to talk to you about this whole Bob Woodward, gotcha Trump, gotcha on tape. I'm going to put my book out now, even though what you said was 8 months ago, or whatever it was. And as a journalist, if you think that something's wrong, you should probably put it out right when you hear it. As a reporter, you know, Woodward's been doing this for freaking 60 years or whatever. He should know better. But no, you know, he wants book sales. They all want book sales. So let's put it out right before the election, so we'll get book sales. Yeah. Gotcha. No, you didn't. You ain't gonna win anything. Let me tell you why. You know, the news is up in arms today, as I'm sure you guys have heard, about Trump saying, you know, you want to downplay the coronavirus and not, you know, freak everybody out and, you know, kind of keep it even keel, and it makes complete sense. And that's what good leaders do. Could you imagine if Trump went out there and said, oh my God, the world's on fire, we're all gonna die, you better hide in your houses forever? Could you imagine what would have happened then? Because even though he tried to keep it down and keep an even tone about this, the Democrats and the media just went rip-roaring on this thing and lit everybody's houses on fire and said we're all gonna die, blah blah blah, wear this, wear a mask, don't wear a mask, don't leave your house ever. But that's not always been the case. And if you go back to February, late February, early March even, you have Joe Biden telling people, don't freak out, calm down, don't worry about it, it's not that bad. Okay? Nancy Pelosi going down to Chinatown saying, hey, come on down, everybody's fine, we're all good, look, we're buddies. Arms around people, hugging, taking pictures, you know, everything's all good. Dr. Fauci out there saying, hey, you're young and healthy and you want to go on a cruise, man. That's what he did. That's what he's told people to do. Go on a cruise, have a good time. Got Bill de Blasio, mayor of New York City, saying, hey, you guys want to go to a movie? Go to a movie, man. Don't stay in your house. I gotta stop saying man, because every time I say man, all I think of is fucking Joe Biden. That's not cool. Man, now I need gas. Did it again. Yeah, so you got all these Democrats saying the same thing that Trump said on tape. And Trump is not afraid of this tape at all. He's like, yeah, of course I'm going to say that. Of course I'm going to say that, because you don't want to freak people out. You know, what's that old adage? You know, don't yell fire in a crowded restaurant or whatever, because people will trample on each other. Well, that's the same thing. If he yelled fire, it would have been, people would have lost their fucking minds. Lost their minds. I can only imagine what would have happened then. Keep looking at my navigation because I want to make sure I get off the right exit. Yeah, so of course he said this. Good leaders keep things to themselves. They don't want to freak everybody out. It's not like he was trying to hide the virus. It was kind of hard to do when, wow, now it's downpouring. When his medical advisory board, or the task force, was telling people, you know, this is what you need to do at this time. This is what you need to do at this time. Wear a mask. Don't wear a mask. Don't shake anybody's hand. Wash your hands. Do all the normal stuff you do anyways. I thought it was all common sense. Okay. Wash your hands. Okay, well, I do that anyways. It's flu season. What do? Wash your hands. Don't pick your freaking nose. You know? Touch a dirty doorknob. Wash your hands. Purell it. Whatever. Same thing I do on a daily basis. You know, whatever. It's called personal hygiene. Apparently, not a lot of people have that. I did not know. But then you listen, so then you know, getting back to what I was saying, you go and listen to the Democrats, and you say to them, well, you know, Joe Biden was doing the same thing. He was telling people not to freak out. Nancy Pelosi was telling people not to freak out. What's different between now or then, what they were saying and what Trump was saying versus now? Oh, well, Biden is evolving as a candidate. He's progressing where Trump is still using scare tactics and he's just out there speaking nonsense. And he's not abiding by the science world where Biden is all about the science. I beg to differ on that a lot. And if Joe Biden was such a progressive guy and he's evolved so much, well, what the fuck has he been doing for the past 48 years or whatever it is that he's been in Congress? Or it had been in Congress and in government as the vice president. What was he doing? If it take him that long to progress, is that his ramp up speed? Is 50 years? It takes him 50 years to ramp up to make a good decision? Even though he's not making decisions on his own anymore anyways, it's his staff behind him. It's the DNC. He's not making a decision. He's clearly got cognitive issues. It's not a funny thing to see. It's not cool when somebody has that happen. I don't want that to happen. But that's what's happening. You look at video of him 15 years ago, even 10 years ago. Not the same guy. Still a gaff machine, but man, now he doesn't even know where the hell he is. So, just what I wanted to say today. You know, again, we see the double standard, you know, and Bob Woodward trying to cash in on it. Trump's a good leader, trying to protect the American people from freaking out and losing their minds when not all the information was yet available. Biden did the same thing. Pelosi did the same thing. Blasio did the same thing. Everybody did the same thing. Don't freak out. We're going to be all right. Because that's what you do to calm people down. You don't go, oh my God, we're on fire. Run. No, that's not what happens. Excuse me. But let me know what you guys think. There's so much of this going on right now. I'll probably make another video later on tonight. But again, you know, the double standards and the hypocrisy run rampant on the left, whereas the Republicans are the party of common sense and logic. Do me a favor, guys. Have a great rest of the day. And always remember to stay on the right side. Talk to you guys soon.